In this video, we're going to go over how to disable the cutoff dates. So some of these assignments have cutoff dates, and it looks like it's localized just to the assignments, but the quizzes do have restricted access, and so do some of these forums. So what we're going to do is look at Chapter 2 video activity. So we're going to come into the little pencil here. And so this is the assignment, this is the description. We can leave the due date, so it helps with some of the structure, and that way we don't have to come in and change the names for all of these. But the key here is the availability. So under availability, it is forcing the student to only submit between May 13th and May 24th. And we know this because we have allow submissions for May 13th. So from May 13th at 8 a.m. through May 24th at 11:55 p.m. that's when they can submit. As soon as it hits 11:55 on the 24th, the assignment closes, so students aren't even allowed the option to submit late work. So what we're going to do is uncheck the cutoff date and uncheck the submissions. The due date we can leave as a suggestion. We can also unenable it. I would leave it just, again, for flow and pacing of the course. But if a student submits assignments late, it won't count against them. So once we have those unchecked, we're just going to make sure there aren't any other restrictions under this Restrict Access tab. As long as it says none, we're good. Grading is still grading, and we're just going to save and return to course. So now, right now I'm in instructor view, and I'm going to switch into student view. And so if I come into Unit 1, I'm going to click into Chapter 2. And ideally there would be a box for me to submit. Because I'm not an actual student enrolled in this course, I'm not seeing it, but a regular student will be able to. There will be a text box for them to fill in, and then a submit button off on the right hand side. So I'm going to jump back to instructor view. And so now as an instructor, I can come into this assignment. So again, I just went to Unit 1. Chapter 2 video activity. And what I'm going to do is click this grade button. And it will generate a PDF of what they've submitted. So then we can come in and use any of these annotation features. The only issue may be students may not log back in to see their annotations. But you can definitely leave comments here, place the grade here. So this is telling me it needs to be out of 8 points, so I would assign the relevant grade. You can choose to notify the students. So this would send an email saying, hey, my grade has been, or my assignment has been graded. If you uncheck it, they won't receive that notification, but it'll still update in the grade book. Another place where you can provide feedback or comments is here in this little comment tab. And if you copy the same comments into multiple places, more than likely they will be able to see it. Sometimes it's hit and miss, just depending on Moodle and how it feels that day and how the student is able to review their work. So again, the text is also here. You have this PDF, annotation tools, different places for comment, and then the grade. So then you would just save changes or save and show next, and then the next user would appear. You can also use this drop down up in the top that says change user. So if you click on here, anything with a star means it needs to be graded. Anything without a star means they either did not submit the assignment or it has already been graded. So it's just a quick way for you to visually see how many more you have left and who's turned in something versus who hasn't. So I'm going to pop out of here. Back into Unit 1. And again, we're just going to remove the cutoff days and times. So availability, uncheck, make sure there's no restrictions, save and return to course. We'll check this quiz as well. Timing. So that way it opens. We're going to close the quiz on June 2nd at 11:55. The time limit, if you wish to enable it, we can leave it checked. We can also uncheck it and it will eliminate the time limit. I will leave it checked right now because I don't know the nature of the quiz. And then just double check any restrictions and return to course. So we'll just check to see if there's any questions that need grading. So we click in, attempts. And this is also good because any students that have not completed the quiz now have the option to come in and submit. So we can see here this question 12 is going to need grading. So again, we're just going to come up to this gear icon under results, manual grading, and then click on the grade. And it'll allow us to fill in comments and assign our point value.